Hey there. How are you? This is about the David David Gilmore pickups. The EMG David Gilmore setup. I have this on a Mexican Strat. This is a 94 Mexican Strat. Wired it in myself. I have one 9-volt battery. You can use two. You can use them in series or parallel, I think. Uh, it may sound a little different. I had it in parallel. No, I had it in series for a while, but the compartment was a little dodgy. And it's another thing. We really want to make sure that the battery connections are really secure because it'll make a horrible bunch of noise if they start to get oxidized and they move. They make terrible static. It's horrible. So I thought if you were interested in this, I'd try to make it. It's hard, when you don't have a reference. So I'm just going to try to show you what the setup itself is like within a simple simulation that you could, if you have it on your phone or you just download it for free, you could compare your Strat or your guitar or whatever to get a tone comparison. We're going to use this Fender Twin simulator. Now on the David Gilmore setup, you have this control in the center of the three right here. It's a little hard to see. I can't really get closer. Have this control here. Listening closely, you can hear the noise level come up. This adds a lot of mids. This is supposedly like a humbucker simulator. Back here, I have the afterburner, which is just a drive, a clean drive, which is totally disengaged until you pull it up. It's got a lot of headroom, and I usually use it just as a little boost. It also helps to fatten out the mid-range a little bit. So, again, this here goes from like Stratty to, I don't know, dual coily. And this is a typical volume. It's an active setup. I have the pickups very low. Let's see if you can see that. And I've tried various levels with these, and the output is really high if you raise these pickups up. So you have that going if you really need it. But I found that it overdrove, or that everything was overdriven for the most part when it was high up. And it may sound just a little different. I'm not really sure how. Maybe that's a component of the compression that's induced by that high end coming in, high level signal coming in. But anyway, I've got them very far down. You can look up other installs and videos and find out what their consensus is on that. So this is the treble pickup. That's with the humbucker type control all the way up. Now I'll pull it out all the way. So you see it loses some gain. Let's look at the settings on this thing, this Twin too. I've got just past 6. Just past 6. That's the gain and the bass. Middle is just before 7. Treble is on 7. Presence is like 6 1/4. And master is on 6. And I'm going to leave them that way because, again, if you want to try to establish a, a control group, you kind of need to, have a reference point, kind of like your monitors, your flat monitors. Anyway, so if you have this, this is what this would sound like. That's with the mid boost all the way pulled out. And with it all the way up. pickups are not significantly tilted either. You find the top end's a little weak, you could tilt it up under the high strings. So let's listen to the rhythm pickup, the neck pickup. This is with it completely taken out. This is with it all the way in. Out. Middle pickup. All the way out. All the way in. This is the, I guess, the second position, the out of phase for the bridge in the middle, with the mid boost out. All the way in. And what? One, two, three, fourth position. And that was with it all the way in. This is with it out. Now, as you notice, there's a big gain difference, but that's where the afterburner can be nice. The afterburner's on like 4, I guess. So especially if you go into an out of phase position with the mid boost out, it gets a little thin. So you got a lot of gain with this thing. And if you really want to light it up, you can hear the hiss. I don't think that's going to work with this. Yes, it kind of does. Let's turn it down a little bit. That's input distortion. That is not That's not in the device itself. The device itself is clean. It's a clean boost. So you're getting a little bit of front end distortion from the twin. Pull the mids out. Pretty gritty. The one thing is you don't have a tone control. Kind of wish there was a tone control. I don't know if it could be done to where you could put it on the afterburner. But kind of miss the tone control. But I got to tell you, this is a nice combination when you're trying to work the distortion level, the gain level. You want to go from a clean to just a crunchy to like a full blown. You can kind of get all that with this, and you can go full on Strat. So all in all, it's kind of not the cheapest upgrade. It's about $300. I've had this one for a long time, and I change out the pickups because it's so easy on these Strats. I've gone back to this because it's clean. I mean, there's the buzz, the hum. I deal with it all the time with these other single coils, and it's just all it is that white noise you hear a little bit in there. Let's see, and that's really the amp at this point. Oh no, it's the guitar. Sorry, it's that mid drive. If I take the mid drive out, it's very quiet. Of course, you can put it in halfway. I'd like to take a little of the top end off of that, but you can't with it. There's no tone control, but still, it's cool. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an idea of what the David Gilmore EMG pickup setup sounds like in a Strat configuration with a clean sound, sort of a sort of a twin emulation there, and I don't know. I guess I could recommend it if you're into checking it out. It's quality components all the way through. So good luck with that, and thanks for watching.